15 Victorian students have returned home as Kokoda ambassadors. They conquered the gruelling trek to mark the 80th anniversary of the Allies' victory, which protected Australia from invasion in World War II.
Up before dawn, trekking lush jungle and makeshift bridges in the footsteps of those who made the ultimate sacrifice.
Everyone knows about Gallipoli. When we were at Gallipoli, we were fighting for the Poms and we got done. At Kokoda, we were fighting to save Australia and we won.
We caught up with Tim Bull at the 1,000 Steps, training for the 124-kilometre hike beside tributes to Australia's 39th and 2nd 14th Battalions, who fought back the Japanese in Papua New Guinea more than 80 years ago.
When I first did it, I didn't understand that the majority of those blokes came from Victoria, so this is about educating a generation of younger people on the sacrifices made so that they can live their lives as they do today.
Mia Milady's grandfather fought at Kokoda. She and Warrigal classmates Hayley Murphy and Lani Vilsons won 3 of this year's 15 scholarships to take the trek together.
We've all kind of bonded together a bit.
And I barely knew these two before we started training, and now we're all good friends.
The girls return as Kokoda ambassadors to share stories of mateship and courage like those of Corporal John Arthur Metzen.
He was shot through the ankle, he bandaged his ankle and he crawled for 2 weeks on his hands and knees to try and escape the Japanese who would push them over the edge.
Peter Walsh sustained an injury of his own, but the leader of the Victorian Nationals and colleague Melina Bath pushed on, conquering Kokoda to visit the graves of diggers from their hometowns.
I'm bringing poppies and saying prayers on behalf of a number of families in my electorate, and when we're doing it tough, we need to just understand how much tougher it was for them.
625 Australians died, 1,600 more were wounded during the 7-month standoff, a sacrifice and a victory we shall not forget.
A lot of people don't know the story of Kokoda, and it was right on our doorstep. So we see our job as telling that story. It'll be my 3rd trip and hopefully not my last, so I look forward to going back again.